Now that is what will happen if you don't do what I'm about to show you. You don't have to have been a lifelong martial artist like me to be able to defend yourself in a street fight. But you do need to know how to see a punch coming and how to get out the way of it to come back with a punch of your own. And if you don't have the time to go to the gym to work on these things, just follow these 3 simple concepts. I'm going to give you a solid understanding of how not to get hit and put yourself in a position to be able to throw a punch to end any fight in seconds. If he throws the most common punch in a fight, which is a big swinging overhand right, you can do 2 things to defend this. The first one is this. Did you see what I did there? Well, I'm going to tell you again. As the punch is coming out, I'm going to step back with my back foot, which is putting me out of range of being hit, but also look at the position I'm in. Now I can fire back with the right hand of my own, but you've got to do this as soon as your back foot hits the ground. So I'm going to step back with my back foot, and then as soon as that back foot hits the ground, it's giving me this lovely recoil, and boom, end the fight with a solid right hand. I'm going to tell you how to throw the perfect punch at the end of the video, but to do this correctly, you need to make sure you're stepping back with your dominant foot. If I'm standing like this and I step back with my non-dominant foot and then I try and throw my dominant hand, I'm not in that position to get any power in the punch. But stepping back with my dominant foot as that punch comes, whoop, boom, that's when you can get that serious knockout power in the punch. The other thing that you could do is this. Step back and push him hard like that. This could put him off balance, put him on the ground, then you could either go in and finish the fight off, or you could run away to safety. But the problem with this is, if he's a big, strong guy like that, and I push him, and he doesn't fall over, what he could do from there is punch me with the other hand, boom, or even grab onto me, and then he's grabbed me, and now this guy's bigger and stronger than me. I'm in a position that I don't want to be in. The other thing you can do if you're not in the position to throw that punch is after you've stepped back. I've done a double leg takedown, I've got him to the ground, and I can end the fight from this position right here. Headbutt, knee. You can finish the fight from that position right there. But the step back for defense is not a natural thing to do when someone's going to punch you. This is the natural thing that people do when someone throws a punch at them. And believe me, I've studied thousands of street fights and I know this, is this. They'll cower away like that, eyes on the floor, and be scared, and that's when you get seriously hurt. If I'm in this position here, can you think of a worse position for me to be in a fight than that? Definitely not. So, I'm going to show you how to turn this cowering away into a solid defense and a knockout counter punch as well. So what I'm going to do now, rather than ducking down with my hands up, I'm going to use my left hand as a block, and it'll look like this. And now from this position here, I can fire back with a solid right hand. Again, we're here, he's through that one, I've blocked it, whoom! Coming through and finishing that fight. But to do this successfully, there's 3 important things that you need to understand, as well as the drill I'm going to give you after that, that'll help you be able to do this without having to think about it. Number 1 is my eyes need to be facing forward at him all the time. If I look somewhere else, that's when that punch from him's going to come in, boom, and do the damage and end me. So you need to always keep focused on the target. Boom, and getting ready for that punch coming. Number 2 is this arm needs to be strong, because if he's going to throw that big strong punch and this is not strong, boom, that's going to go through, hit me on the chin, and even though my hand's up, it could still end the fight and finish me off. So this needs to be strong. Boom. And number 3, the third thing that we're going to do is turn to transfer the weight. What's important is that I turn my body as he throws this. So when it comes, I'm putting the weight to the back foot here, and what that's doing, my friend, is loading up this back hand, the dominant hand, the finisher punch. Boom. Which is going to go straight through the pipe and end that fight in seconds. Now, because street fights happen so fast and normally unexpected, you need to work on some natural reaction drills, what I'm going to give you right now, to be able to do this without having to think about it. These 2 drills you can do either with a partner or without a partner, and they will definitely improve yours and their reactions as well. First, we're going to show you the drills without a partner, then I will bring my partner in and we'll do them once. As you can see, I'm lifting that left arm up, putting the weight to the back foot, then firing the right hand. And keep doing this over and over again with the little pause in between is just getting you used to these movements. And when you're doing this, it's important to visualize a punch coming at you, making sure you're covering your head and then firing back with that punch, keeping that dominant foot back. So what you're doing with your partner, you can have gloves on and mouthpieces in if you want. They're going to throw the big swinging over right hand, you're going to block it, fire back with your counter punch, and then you're going to throw that big swinging overhand right hand at them. Again, they're going to block it and come back with their counter punch. These drills will definitely help with your reactions. With that blocking drill, like I mentioned, if he's strong, you still could get hurt if his arm gets past your strong left arm. But if you do this concept number 3, what I'm going to show you now, concept 1 and 2 won't matter because you're going to end the fight like that. What I've noticed with these big, strong guys trying to fight, these idiots can't generally fight. But because they're big and strong, if they do hit you, you're going to get hurt. And what I normally see, bigger guy, the bully, walking forward and the smaller guy cowering away, walking back and frightened. And then he will throw the punch and hurt him and the fight will be over. Now that is what will happen if you don't do what I'm about to show you with this concept number 3. When they're walking forwards and you're walking backwards, they start to think, oh, look, he's scared. I'm the big, strong guy. But what they don't realize, my friend, is what they're actually doing is going to make the punch that we're going to throw on them even harder because they're going to walk, boom, straight into it. You're going to have your hands up saying, I don't want to fight, I don't want to fight. Then all of a sudden, when they're relaxed, boom! You're going to throw that right hand straight down the middle, straight in the solar plexus, and finish this guy off. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. And that's it. The fight will be over. But to be able to do this, you need to know how to throw a punch. And that's why I created this video right here, showing you how to throw the perfect punch. Click here and watch this video next.